Hey, we're Mail the Horse. You're listening to Recess with Spinelli.
You were tuned in to Recess with Spinelli here on WSPN, Saratoga Springs, New York, Hoxton FM, London, England, the International Radio Festival, and the New York State Music Blog. Today we are here with Mail the Horse, based in Brooklyn, New York. They currently have a pledge campaign with 1 month left to support their brand new upcoming album. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Could we go into some detail about the pledge campaign, how it got started, and what your goals are for it?
Well, the pledge campaign was started as part of an effort to grease the wheels on the process of us recording new material. This rock music endeavor is a tough thing to finance, it turns out sometimes. And when you're doing it on your own like we do, sometimes it helps to have the support of the fans on the ground level. And so we want to bring everybody in, bring everyone into the know, as it were, and let them know we're starting this process. Be a part of it from the beginning, show your support for the group and for things that we're trying to do as artists.
Is this the first time you've ever done a pledge campaign or something of this nature?
We crowdfunded our last bus purchase a few years ago, which was actually very successful. And we had that bus, we drove it all around the country for a couple years. We actually flipped it into our new bus, so it's been the gift that keeps on giving. It's just like an interactive way to fund your activity. It's not even really a donation. We think about it in terms of a pre-order. We're putting our services up there on the website, on the store, for people to literally buy things like lessons from the band, things like you can come and hang out with us during a recording session. You can literally buy these, hangs with the band. And then you can pre-order our record, you can pre-order a package, you can pre-order lyric sheets, things like that. We got a little fun with it. Pre-order. You can go to hit golf balls with me and Donnie. You can go skateboarding with Chris. You can learn how to screen print T-shirts with our bass player and drummer, who are, that's like what they do for work outside of music, and fun stuff like that.
You guys are based in Brooklyn, but I understand that you are spread around the Hudson Valley area. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So does that make it difficult to meet up for practicing or figuring out when you need to record?
Yeah.
It can make planning difficult, but it's nice having a northerly home base and a southerly home base.
Do you have a preference for which area you guys like to live in or practice in most, as far as city versus more rural?
Practicing in the city is a little more claustrophobic, obviously. We tend to only do that when we're either playing in the city or leaving directly from there to go somewhere else. When we practice upstate, it's more on our terms, and we've got a nice situation at Donnie's house, more relaxed, more low key, more able to take our time, and it's obviously more comfortable upstate and a little more frenetic in the city. Donnie and I have known each other since high school, and we started playing together about 10 years ago, and we had a band for a few years in New Hampshire, and then we all moved down here to New York City with Brendan and formed Mail the Horse. I think that we definitely come from a bar band structure. We come from a bar band background and play for 3 hours, play some covers, do whatever you want, have it be a party, be a party band. And that's kind of where we came from, so we definitely had to learn how to not just try to rip it up in a party atmosphere and be more of a composed, have a tighter set. We used to just be loose as we wanted. Part of the thing for us is learning how to pack as much punch in the 45-minute club set as you can, which is a challenge for a band like us. That I feel we around the 45-minute mark is when I feel we start to play well. It's by the end of it is when we're getting the hang of what the hell's going on at any given show. At a venue show, at a club show, you're the reason why everyone's there. You're playing to the audience. But we also know how to do the other thing and just provide a background for a fun party. We've done plenty of that in our music lives. That's what a bar band is. You're just you're in the entertainment business. You're in the party business. I think it's important to learn at least how to take your ego out of it, and just remember that you're an entertainer. You're not just a person on a big tall stage for everyone to pay attention to.
So at the end of the day, what do you hope the audience leaves with, and what do you hope you succeed at doing for them?
I think that most of the time when we take the stage, we're looking to bring a feeling that maybe people aren't getting as much in this day and age in music. I'm not trying to diss bands that are out there today, but there's not enough sex in music, in like rock music anymore. There's plenty of it in like hip hop and pop, and I think that that's part of your job if you're in the party industry.
So do you mean like the genre as a whole has become a little bit too soft and not enough, just down to the basics?
It's soft and it's really accessible. I think one of the sexiest things about music is exclusivity.
So actually, wait, how would you keep rock and roll or your music exclusive, but still engaging with an audience or open to that audience?
Well, you want to have a unique, exclusive quotes unquote sound. Yeah. However, I've always wanted to write songs that like you could listen to until you're 80 years old. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like we never want to make music that was going to be. If we wanted to make music that was going to be popular for a year and then die. Like we could do that. Probably. We probably would have tried that already. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to do that. I don't think we know how to do that. We've always tried to make music that's, it's kind of corny but timeless, I guess. Mm-hmm. I want to be able to sing these songs when I'm 65 years old. I saw Tom Petty and like I saw Tom Petty recently, and the thing I took away from that show was that this guy is 65 years old. People that are 15, people that are 80 are like up there singing this guy's songs, all sorts of races and colors and ages, just like singing this universally understandable material. It's rad. That's I think that's like your chief job as an artist, is to try to make something that lasts.
You've been listening to Recess with Spinelli here on WSPN, Saratoga, New York, Hoxton FM, London, England, the IRF, and the New York State Music Blog. We've been speaking with Mail the Horse, based in Brooklyn, New York, and they currently have a pledge campaign out with 1 month left to fund their brand new upcoming album.